No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, two people become something greater than they once were. And in forming your union, you are creating a life together that is infinitely greater. Today, this September 7th, is a celebration of love, friendship, family, and two people that are declaring that they're in this forever. September 7th. It sounds like a lucky day. Aside from what will be your wedding anniversary, today marks our happy couple's 7th anniversary of love and togetherness. All bets are on love today, so it's no wonder that our lucky in love couple will be heading to Atlantic City. I'm sure Dawn and Paul will be betting on sevens and hearts all weekend. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging of human relationships. It doesn't take a ceremony like this to create a marriage, so I do it. Your relationship is strong, and you treat each other with immense love and complete respect. This ceremony almost sounds like a formality, something you do just because you should. So I get married. Because having the opportunity to declare your love gives your relationship that much more substance. Because this idea of marriage puts a protective shell over your relationship that helps make it stronger during the toughest of times. It shows your partner how important they are to you. You're a family now. And this is why you get married. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all of the foolish, weak things that you can't help seeing there, and drawing out into the light all of the beautiful belongings that no one else quite looked far enough to find. I love you because you are helping me to make the lumber of my life not a tavern, but a temple. Out of the works of my everyday, not a reproach, but a song. And you've done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You've done it by being yourself. Dawn and Paul, you are both incredible, kind, and supportive people. Your unconditional love for one another is apparent in everything you do. And you have a profound understanding of who the other is at their core. Your friendship with one another has been essential for your happy life together. Love at first sight is for the movies. In a city of millions, it's so rare to meet people by chance. We meet countless strap hangers on the subway, traveling to and from work. Our guy at the corner coffee cart knows exactly how we take our morning joe, which might as well be love for some of us. Sometimes we need to make our own luck. Modern technology brings us our groceries, books us the perfect vacations, and matches us with the loves of our lives. You not only matched online, but you truly matched in heart. But if I said you completed each other, I'd be lying. The both of you are two sides to the same coin, yin and yang. Two strong, kind, independent, and intelligent people. You don't complete each other. You are two wholes that complement one another. Your differences are what make you balanced and total equals. And today, you're making a choice. Choosing each other today not out of necessity, but out of desire and want. Dawn, you are truly one of the most beautiful people Paul has ever known inside and out. Your happiness is his happiness. You give him the support he never knew he wanted or needed, and he can't imagine going through life without you in his corner. Paul, as well as Jesse, Nicholas, and Christian, are constantly growing to be better people because of the example that you set. Everything you do is fueled by the immense love you have for your family and the goodness in your heart. Falling in love with you was one of the easiest things Paul has ever done in his life. Paul, Dawn feels your love all the time. You allow her not only to be the best version of herself, but also any version. There's absolutely no judgment. You make time for the little things that make every day more than just a day. She cannot wait to walk through life with you by her side. because life with you just makes sense. You are the best of everything she has ever known. You are the most supportive, the most generous, and most kind-hearted person. When the world is spinning just a little too fast, you bring a little calm to the chaos. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. You both not only love each other, but you genuinely like each other. Neither of you need to be doing anything to enjoy the other's presence. You two are clearly ready for one another, and the time is right for this wedding to take place. You're both meant to be. A true soulmate nurtures the other when we need nurturing, and challenges the other when we need just a little bit of challenging. Please hold hands. Do you, Dawn, of your own free will and consent, take Paul to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do you part? If so, she's got it. Do you, Paul, of your own free will and consent, take Dawn to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do you part?
I do.
You have come to this day as individuals, and you will walk away from this moment even further entwined. You have brought many tiny aspects that represent you both into one vessel that represents your love, your family, your future. These containers represent the two of you and your family. These distinct containers represent your lives up until this moment. They say marriage is a union of two people. Today, that's partially true. As Dawn and Paul commit themselves to one another, they are also making a commitment to their children. And we want to recognize the significant roles that Jesse, Nicholas, and Christian have made to the relationship of their parents. We want to recognize the contribution you have made to help your parents get here to today, and honor the relationships you will have with each other as brothers. You will each have your own vials of sand, and just like your parents, these vials represent each of you as individuals. You each have your own distinct personalities and interests, and it will be celebrated. As siblings, you will certainly have your own trials and conflicts, but know at the end of the day, you are each other's best friends, confidants, first phone call, and lifelines in times of joy and in times of need. Please take your containers and begin to pour into the larger vessel.
Should we stay here and have them come?
Jesse, you're next.
I think stand by your mom after. I just made that up on the fly. I don't know if that's what you wanted. That's like me too. You're messier than me. Nick. See if Christian could not spill all the pressure.
Sometimes life has a little spill, but you have each other to help.
I guess
clean it
it's
up.
right. I guess there's no way.
Except for him.
Very nice.
The individual grains of sand can no longer be separated. And from this day forward, may your bonds be also as inseparable. May I please have the rings?
You cut Nicholas. You cut Chris out. You cut Chris
There you
out.
Thank you.
Just the wedding band.
You cut Chris out.
Just the wedding band.
I will give this back to you. Okay, you will go first. And you'll repeat after me. I, Dawn,
I, Dawn,
take you, Paul,
take you, Paul,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of my love.
of my love.
With all that I have,
With all that I have,
with all that I am,
with all that I am,
I promise
I promise
on this day
on this day
to love you,
to love you,
honor,
honor,
and cherish you.
and cherish you.
As your wife,
As your wife,
with this ring,
with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
You may slide the ring all the way onto his finger.
All right.
You'll repeat after me.
Okay. Try.
I, Paul,
I, Paul,
take you, Dawn,
take you, Dawn,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of my love.
of my love.
With all that I have,
With all that I have,
with all that I am,
with all that I am.
I promise
I promise
on this day
on this day
to love you,
to love you,
honor,
honor,
and cherish you
and cherish you
as your husband.
as your husband.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
You may slide the ring all the way onto her finger. Dawn and Paul, you've expressed your love to one another through the commitment and promises that you have just made. It is with these in mind that I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. I'd like to introduce you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Paul Schobel.
Yay.